Alright, here I am showing off. Here is my uncle's Dyson V7 Animal Plus cordless stick vacuum. He's had this since it was new. I'm not entirely sure how old it is, but it's definitely not a new machine. However, though, you can still technically get these new in the box as of today. So it's not something that's too old from Dyson. So anyways, my uncle decided to bring this machine down for me to take a look at. I did a quick inspection off of this, and so far there's nothing wrong with it, nothing major that it seems, other than the fact that this is has shown some signs of wear and tear in this, which is pretty normal to have on a machine. And of course, he also brought over some of his other machines for me to look at as well. The other Dyson, the DC-25, that's going to come back with me because it does require some work. It's going to need some parts and a deep cleaning as well, because this thing has seen better days, obviously. And the power head also is going to come back with me as well. It's also going to basically just get a complete spa and service the entire thing. And also I'm going to order a new hose for him, because this is from his old hose off of his central vac that he has. And as you can see, the old hose has deteriorated. So yeah, basically I'm just also going to order a brand new hose for him, clean both of these up, and that should be good to go. Definitely there's a chance that I would show the Dyson at my place, and the central vac will have to be filmed at his house, because I'd rather show the power head with the power unit at the same time. So I'd rather show his vacuum made over at his place, but I definitely am anxious enough to hopefully show the Dyson at my place, which eventually it would happen. So anyways, so like I said, looked at this and so far nothing's wrong with it. But last year, however, I did got something fixed on this Dyson. So as I said before, this thing is not too old. So again, it's got some wear and tear. As you can see, this doesn't look clear anymore. And the thing's got some scratches, obviously. So anyways, last year he had some battery problems to where when you're using the machine, it would only run for a certain bit, and then there's a light right here that would start flashing red after a couple minutes, saying that there's something wrong with the battery. So and that's pretty common to happen on these Dysons. The batteries on these do not last for quite a while, and so I ordered my uncle a brand new battery and had that replaced, and since then it's been working fine. So yeah, other than that, this thing works as it should. And overall, there's not too much to say about this machine. I mean, I've only seen it a couple times, only at his place. So where I'm filming this now is basically at my grandfather's cabin, because that's where he brought the machines for me to look at since I was unable to go to his place. And so I also thought that if I showed this here, that I'd like to point something out here, because for those of you who have been with me for quite a while now, knows that I am not that too fond of cordless vacuums. Not saying that I don't completely like him, but there's just some like nicks and some things that just unfortunately have not grown too much of my interest in cordless vacs. I'll admit, when I was a kid, I used to like him a lot better, but unfortunately, as the years have gone by, I slowly had lost interest in cordless machines. I mean, not entirely, but just unfortunately, it's not something I look into too much nowadays. So, but I thought I wanted to show something off here. Something that I can definitely make an exception with a cordless machine. So, at my grandfather's here, he's got some windows right here that unfortunately are a pain in the butt to clean. Meaning that not only you have to get a ladder to climb up there and wash some windows up here, but also the problem that he has at his cabin here, he's got some flies that unfortunately would all of a sudden sneak in here and start to hang around, and most of the time they're just getting onto the windows. And so the problem, though, is that once they die, unfortunately, they stay trapped into the windows. So the vacuum that we have been using to get most of the flies off of here is with my grandfather's Kenmore canister that he has here. And unfortunately, that one has become a pain to use because since that machine is a canister, ideally when you use the machine to get up here, you need to have two of your hands, one to grab onto the handle of the hose, and the other hand to hold onto the unit of the machine. And so with two machines, and with trying to climb up into the ladder, it has gotten kind of a bit to pain to clean up in these windows here. And so something like this, that not only is a cordless machine, but also something that is light, because I will say though, this is not a heavy machine. Well, obviously it's not entirely light, but it's something that I find could be ideal to use along with a stick here. And so if you take that power head off and just use this to get up here, I would have a much better chance of not only reaching up there, but also have a faster time of cleaning up there as well. So I am now going to be in the market to get something from my grandfather. Basically just a cordless stick vac like this to like basically get up there. I would very unlikely get a Dyson. I would obviously be very crazy if I would get a Dyson. But I will say though, this will not be a bad choice to use to clean up there. So unless if I get some kind of or maybe like a huge discount or something like this, then I probably wouldn't mind getting a V7 for this place up here. So anyways, so as I said before, this wouldn't be something that I personally wouldn't mind getting, especially for this place. Because I will say though, for a cordless stick vac, I'll talk about my overall thoughts with this machine. So I'll start with the pros here. So first of all, as I said, this for a cordless stick vac, it's not too heavy. I mean, I can obviously handle this with one hand, and obviously try to lift this up here. Also, I do appreciate that that this has definitely better filtration than most stick vacs on the market. So you got a filter that's washable, which that's good, and also you do have a HEPA filter in the back, which luckily both can be replaced. So it's pretty easy. You just lift this up here, and yeah, as you can see, like I said before, it's not a new machine, so there's definitely some dirt inside of here. And so anyways, so for one, this definitely does have better filtration than most cordless vacs out there. And also Dyson's famously known for having a cyclonic technology that doesn't clog. I mean, not to say that it doesn't lose suction, because obviously that for most vacuum collectors, enthusiasts, and experts like me know that that's a load of bull, because unfortunately any vacuum would lose suction over time. But it's definitely something that wouldn't clog as much than compared to a cordless stick vac that has like a pleated filter inside of there. Or actually, I could show off here something like this that my grandfather has. The pleated filter I was telling you about inside of here. Yeah, the Dyson would definitely be a more better suit than something like this, because yeah, obviously one of the cons with this machine is that this thing does clog up pretty fast, and so with the Dyson, not as much. I also do appreciate that not only it's got a long wand here, but also you can obviously take the wands off as well. Kind of hard to do this with one hand here. But also you can even take the power head off as well. So that I also do like. And of course, I know for sure that I've seen some V7s that come with additional attachments as well. So there could be other things that I could use the Dyson on with those attachments. And so, and last but not least, that I do like about this, or actually there's two more things I do like. I do like that you can swap batteries off of here, which is really nice, because I do not like cordless machines that unfortunately you cannot replace batteries off of. You basically have to throw your cordless machine out and just go buy a new cordless machine, which that I also don't like. And then last but not least, I also do appreciate that this uses a digital brushless motor. So that's what I do like about this. But some things that I don't like about this. So first of all, as a bagless machine, I could care less about that. I would much rather have something that would either use a disposal bag, or just something that I can take the bag outside, shake it out, or wash it, reuse it, and just stick with that, because I much rather have something like that than just having a canister, obviously. Also, being known as Dyson, they do not sell cheap machines. I will definitely say that. The power head I could care less about. Well, for one, these bristles are pretty ridiculous. Not only they are very, very soft, but also they wear down pretty fast. Yeah, I have definitely seen some other cordless machines out there that can definitely do a better job with this. It does have good suction for a cordless vac. I guess that's another thing that I do like it, but at the same time, this has poor airflow. And if I want something that's cordless, I would rather look at something that's got more airflow than more suction, because you need something to move the dirt, not just something that that's obviously designed to suck up water off of your carpet, because that's what suction technically is. Suction is more ideal to pick water up, and airflow is more ideal to pick up dry particles off the floor. So that's another thing I don't like about this machine. And last but not least, if you put your hand over this while the machine is running, like if you completely cover this up while the machine is running, the machine would obviously shut down. So I could care less about that. Well, I do appreciate that that's a safety feature, but I'd rather once in a while just have something fun to play around with the suction with and demonstrate to see how good it is. So yeah, unfortunately for this video, I will not be demonstrating the suction power in this, just because it's obviously going to shut off. So overall, decent machine. Not sure if I would buy one of these for this place here, but it's definitely something that I would not recommend overall. But it's just one of those things to just give a heads up on, because again, you can still buy these new today. So anyways, I will go ahead and run this machine. I just want to quickly share off some other things before I give this a demonstration. So the battery that I bought for this is a generic. It's not a genuine Dyson battery. You do have a 2-speed selected on here, so I will start off with max and then go over to high suction. And yeah, and with the thing with this, if you put this on medium mode, it would just not only lower the tone of the speed, but also extend the life of the battery. So anyways, and that's to dump the canister. I'm also not going to do that, but that's just to give you an idea here. So overall, let's go ahead and give this machine a quick demo. I'll start off with the floors here, and you just press this on, and that's to show that it runs, and that's just to show that the brush hole does in fact run. Another thing I also do like about this is that it's exceptionally quiet. And it does at least pick up the surface dirt on top of the carpets or rugs, but obviously, as I said before, it's pretty pathetic cleaning wise. Okay. And that's what it sounds like. on low speed, and it's also pretty quiet as well. And sometimes this can be a pain to push as well. Another thing I don't like about this. Because even the Kenmore can do a better job of pushing on that rug than this as well. Anyways, that's about it with this machine. Not much else that I can show off here. And last but not least, I also do appreciate the swivel neck on this as well. So overall, as I said again, decent machine. Something I personally wouldn't mind buying if I can obviously get a huge of a just major discount. But other than that,